It's Friday, November 20th. Let's talk Oculus. Happy Star Wars weekend, everybody. Yesterday, Tales of the Galaxy's Edge came out for Oculus Quest, so if you haven't had a look at it yet, be sure to check it out. I've downloaded it already, but I'm yet to play it, but I can't wait to get into it this weekend. So straight for our first news story, and this was a little bit of an old news story, because last Friday when the last episode came out, Oculus decided to release their version 23 update. Now I'm only going to touch on this because you've probably already got the update this week. It came with 90Hz display, the Move app, and the ability to send gifts, so gift giving through the Oculus Store app. Now, with the 90Hz display, it's unlocked for everything, but it's up to the developers to bring it to their games. So a few games have come out already. I have got a video on my YouTube channel telling you the supported games. What's missing on that YouTube channel actually is Walkabout Mini Golf. So Walkabout Mini Golf got updated yesterday and it has 90Hz support. Now, in terms of the Move app, some users are reporting that the Move app is not available. Now, with the Oculus update, they did say that it'll be a gradual update to everybody. So some people will get it on Monday, some people will get it on Tuesday. It's yet to show up on my Oculus Quest, so don't worry if you've not got it yet. Now we have the 90Hz display, which is an absolute game changer. Unfortunately, I can't show you on YouTube because it does bring the Hertz level down. But if you've played it, you know exactly what I mean of how different the game looks and feels. Also reduces the motion sickness. But is 120 Hz on its way? John Carmack on Twitter this week actually hinted at 120 FPS support. He replied to an Oculus developer's tweet saying, "Don't just use the default highest frame rate available, or your app will likely run poorly if we release 120 FPS support." Do I think it's going to come to the Oculus Quest 2? Not really, because 90Hz is such a big difference, and it was reported on Bloomberg way back when Oculus 2 leaks were happening that 90Hz and 120Hz were both tested, and 120Hz just reduced the battery life big time, so it wasn't good enough. That's why they kept it at 90Hz. So 120Hz probably with an Oculus Quest 3, 100%. Which is still really exciting, to be honest, to get 120Hz on a headset that doesn't have any tethering to the computer. It sounds fantastic, but will we get it for the Oculus Quest 2? It's very unlikely, unless they somehow boost performance with that amazing chip that they have to improve the efficiency of the battery life, so who knows. Moving on to one of the games that does support the 90Hz display is Vacation Simulator. Now, Vacation Simulator update came out this week, and it didn't just bring 90Hz. It also brought hand tracking support to the game. Now, early reviews of this hand tracking support have been very positive, so I can't wait to check that out because we don't really have that many games that support hand tracking support. I mean, we have something like this Wizardry game that I remember playing. We can obviously use it in the browser, we can use it in the Oculus Home. But that's it. There's not much going on with the hand tracking support, so it'd be great to see more games with this. I'm pretty sure one day Oculus will want to ship a headset without controllers, especially for people who want it for productivity, for business owners, for big businesses who want their whole team to have it. Hand tracking support's only getting better, and it's amazing that we get to test it out on this little device that we have. So definitely check it out. I definitely will be having a look at Vacation Simulator. I probably will post a video in the next few weeks, but there's so much to play. So just let me know if you will try it out because I'm eager to do it myself. On to our top story now, and Capcom earlier this week got hacked into. Now a few people's data got stolen, including email addresses. I don't think no card details got stolen as far as I'm aware, but still emails and addresses got stolen. On the flip side as well, they also leaked all of the games that they're planning to release for 2021. And one of those was a really interesting one. Resident Evil 4 for an Oculus VR. Now it doesn't state Oculus Quest, it doesn't say Oculus PC, it just says Oculus VR. So only time will tell what this will be. But either way, it's super exciting. Resident Evil 4 has been touted as the best Resident Evil game that you can play. And it's even better if you've played it on the Wii before. I don't know if you have. But with the motion controls, it's actually really fun. So playing it with Oculus motion controls can only be great. And it will be in first person, you know, because they can't really do a third person Resident Evil. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But just like Resident Evil 7, that's on PSVR, that worked fantastically well. Now with that game, they did use a controller, but like I said, Resident Evil 4 did have motion support in the Wii version, and some people do say it's the best version of that game. So this is actually really exciting, and I believe on the leak it was touted for like summer 2021. I could be wrong with that, and of course this news could be wrong because it was only a leak, so who knows if it is right, but it's very, very exciting if it is. So we got Resident Evil 4 teased, we had Medal of Honor teased last week. We also potentially had Mortal Kombat teased, but that never came to anything, so only time will tell with this one, but I am super excited because Resident Evil 7 in VR was absolutely fantastic. I played the whole game in VR because I just felt this is the way it should be, and it was always the game that I was showing other people with the PSVR. So I'm definitely excited for this one. I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil franchise, and they've been doing really well with the remakes lately. Resident Evil 2 remake was absolutely fantastic. Resident 3 remake was also great, but I just didn't like that game as much as Resident Evil 2. So I have full faith in Capcom. This seemed to have come back now. They used to be a little bit bad a few years ago, but they seem to have come back with a bang. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do a good job because they nailed Resident Evil 7. So on to the final part of the show, and there's been 3 games that have got release dates. We have Pistol Whip 2089 that comes out on Oculus Quest and Rift platforms on December 1st. If you've not played this before, Pistol Whip is a rhythm shooter. It's so much fun actually. If you're a big fan of something like Beat Saber, but it's like, say Beat Saber meets guns. So you're like shooting different targets, but if you shoot to the actual rhythm, you get more points as well. So I'll read you what they said about this new expansion. And it basically expands on the actual game. It says, after rising through the ranks of 18 adrenaline-charged levels from Hitman to Heartbreaker, 2089 pits you against a new robotic threat. So more levels to play in Pistol Whip. It's a really fun game, and I highly recommend you check it out. If you like Beat Saber, you're going to love Pistol Whip. Moving on, Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sister has also got a release date of December the 8th. Now, Battle Sister lets you fight evil as you wield an array of authentic, powerful weapons, raining down destruction on anyone who stands in your way. To be honest, I know nothing about Warhammer, so I'm not going to be the best person to discuss what Warhammer is all about. So I would advise you to look at trailers or look at other YouTubers for Warhammer news. But even for me, looking at that trailer was actually kind of fun. So I don't know if I'd check it out personally, but if you're into Warhammer, it looks actually really good. Now, a game that I'm super excited for and super into is Myst VR. Now, Myst comes out on December the 10th and is reimagined and built from the ground up from VR. If you don't know already, Myst actually came out on the PC in 1995, and it's been remade quite a few times on the PC, but it's never been in VR before. Now, if you've ever played The Witness, now The Witness is a recent game that was on the PS4 and the Xbox. The Witness is a puzzle game, and it's got 10 out of 10 reviews everywhere. I actually just finished it a couple weeks ago, and it was absolutely fantastic. The game is phenomenal, and this reminds me a lot of The Witness. Witness must have got a lot of its inspiration from the original Myst games, so I'm excited to play this in VR. It says here that Myst lets you explore a beautiful island, similar to Witness, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. With new art, sound, interactions, updated accessibility, and optional puzzle randomization, newcomers and loyal fans alike are in for a treat. Now, I would love a Witness game in VR, but Myst, it looks fantastic, and it's an OG. The fans of the series are diehard. One of my housemates here, he is also a massive diehard fan of Myst. He used to play it when he was growing up, so he's super excited to get into it. But there's an interesting thing about this announcement too. Purchase of this game will also include an exclusive Myst-themed Oculus Home environment, which is really interesting because we've not seen that before on the Oculus Quest. Will there be new themes that we can add to home from different games? That would be crazy, that'd be great. So I'm really excited to see what the Myst one looks like. It must be something that they want to do further. And that's a wrap, guys. Another exciting week in the world of Oculus. And so many more games coming out, so much more potential games with the Resident Evil. Every week is getting more exciting and exciting. And I also just bought a link cable and changed my Mac into a Windows PC via Boot Camp, and it runs like a dream. So be sure to check out a few of the PC VR titles that I'm going to show on this channel soon. That's all from me from now. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the like button so I know you like this new channel too. Thanks so much for talking to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit 'em out.